All right, I think we are live now. Hello and welcome to the PMC Lounge live session. And we go live every week. We try to cover stuff that is related to real life project management. And today we are going to be talking about an interesting certification that has gained a lot of attention recently. It is called the CPMAI certification, and I'll talk more about it. I'll talk about whether you should go for it. Even if you have the PMP certification, is it worth going for this new certification in the market today, that is the CPMAI certification? So hang around, we will talk about this certification a lot, and you can think of this live session as divided into two parts. So specifically, the content of this live session divided into two parts. One is where we will cover everything that was announced by PMI in the recent global summit that they had. And the second is the focus on the CPMAI certification, because both of these are actually interrelated. PMI has acquired the company that offers this CPMAI certification. So, what does this all mean, right? And how does this all tie down? We'll cover all of that in today's PMC Lounge live session. Our website is pmclounge.com. We are all about project management. Whether you're a project newbie, you could be a mid career climber, you could be a total pro, we have definitely got something for you. Check out our website, pmclounge.com. If you're first time here, consider subscribing. We have loads of videos on project management, for PMP preparation, for preparation of other project management related certifications, and videos that will help you stay abreast with what's happening in the world of project management. A quick intro about me: I've been doing hands on project management since 2011. I have a lot of certifications, including PMP, and I work with several organizations as a speaker, mentor, consultant, as and when my services are needed. PMCLounge.com, this is our flagship website. PMC stands for Project Management Certifications. Our aim is to simplify project management. We are available on all the socials, so definitely check us out on Facebook, LinkedIn, Twitter, and definitely check our channel out, the Telegram channel, PMC Zone, to get the latest updates as and when they go out. Here's a quote for today before we get into the content of this video, which is: what exactly is CPM AI certification, right? And as I mentioned, you can consider that the content of this live session will be divided into two parts: the CPM AI certification, as well as what all went down in the PMI Global Summit, right? So, as talking about this quote, it says collaboration is the best way to work. It's the only way to work, really. Everyone's there because they have a set of skills to offer across the board. For those of my project management professionals working with cross functional teams, I think you can totally relate and resonate with this quote, right? Let me know in the comments what do you think about this. And let's get started with today's content. The feature content will start off with the PMI Global Summit 2024. This is basically the annual event of PMI. It's the annual global summit, and this year it was held in Los Angeles, California, and it brings together project management professionals from all over the world, right? It's a premier gathering for sharing whatever the latest insights are, innovations, development in the field of project management, and there's obviously a focus on the future trends as well. So this year the focus was AI, because everyone's focus is on AI, right? And the focus was also on the next generation of project management tools. AI is rapidly changing how projects are managed, right? So providing new ways to streamline processes, optimize decision making, and improve project outcomes. So tools and solutions that are based on AI and machine learning, they are also becoming essential part of the project management toolkit. The other thing during this summit was that the PMI made several major announcements, and they were all aimed at helping project professionals stay at the forefront of these changes. So the announcements, they included PMI's acquisition of Cognilytica, and Cognilytica is the organization that offers this certification, CPMAI, that we will be talking about at great length during the course of this live session itself. So it was announced in this global summit that PMI has acquired Cognilytica. It was also announced there's new AI focused research, and PMI also unveiled the Infinity 2.0. That's a tool by PMI. So we'll cover all of that, but obviously we'll take a lot of time on this CPM AI certification as well. Okay, so let's talk about the acquisition of Cognilytica, and this is essentially one of the biggest announcements from the summit, right? This firm, the Cognilytica firm or the organization, its specialization itself is in artificial intelligence and machine learning training. So, Cognilytica has established itself as a leader in providing best practices, training, certifications for all kinds of professionals working with AI, ML, automation, and even data analytics. So, this acquisition is a strategic move by PMI. It is going to strengthen PMI's offering in AI space. Remember, PMI does not have any AI related flagship certification, so to say, right? You can attend webinars, you can have micro credentials and whatnot, but there's no flagship certification that PMI offers, like the PMP, PGMP, even your niche based certifications like ACP, construction professional, right? Those kind of certifications, nothing PMI has to offer when it comes to AI. And this acquisition of Cognilytica is going to help change that. So this with this acquisition, PMI is obviously going to integrate the CPMAI certification into its suite of training programs. And this CPMI certification, it basically stands for Cognitive Project Management for AI, right? Cognitive Project Management for AI. That's what CPMAI stands for. And this is basically it builds on Cognilytica's real world experience with hundreds of successful AI projects, and it is going to provide PMI members with a structured practical training on managing AI initiatives. If you are working on AI based projects, if you're working on initiatives that deal with AI and you are the project manager leading those kind of projects and those kind of initiatives, then obviously this certification is going to be of utmost help. And we'll talk more about this certification, by the way, right? So stick around. The other thing is, in addition to the certification, PMI members will now have access to thousands of AI focused content pieces, right? So it could include articles, research, training materials, advisory content, right? And this is obviously going to help project managers stay on top of the latest developments in AI. So this is obviously a significant expansion of PMI's knowledge base. It offers wealth of information to all the PMI members, all those that are associated with PMI. Now let's talk about this certification, something that you've been waiting for, right? So there are three certifications that are available as of today: CPMAI, CPMAI Plus. There's two plus there for some reason, and then CPMAI Plus E. So these are the three certification. If you go to Cognilytica's website today, these are the three certifications that are listed there. Now, what's the upshot, right? Let's know more about these certifications. So we'll just talk about CPMAI because that was the focus on the Global Summit program as well, right? So in the Global Summit, that was the focus. So each CPMI training and certification course has a different number of total hours. So we just talked about how there are three certifications, right? So each of these will have different number of total hours, which combines video topic lesson hours, it combines exercises, it has workbook application, and then there's a final certification exam as well. So that is what is included in each of these certification. Now let's move on. Let's talk about what this how you can achieve this certification, right? So this is offered as an online self-paced course that includes all exercises and certification exam online as well. So it's not like you have to go somewhere to attend some kind of training. It's not like you have to go somewhere else to take up the exam. Everything is available to you online the from your home itself, right? You can take all of this up. So you have self-paced learning, and then you have exercises and certification exams. Now, 90 question certification exam is timed for 2 hours, and this is something that you need to basically pass. And two exam attempts are allowed. You can complete CPMI training and certification in as little as 1 week or as much as 6 months. So it's totally up to you because it's self-paced. So it's up to you how much time you want to dedicate for the certification. Since it's self-paced, you can watch all videos, complete all exercises in, as they say, in 1 week, and take up the 90 question certification exam, which is 2 hour long exam, and you can get this certification. The two important things which I have a feeling that is going to change, specifically after PMI's acquisition of Cognilytica, is these 2 points, right? So, no prior knowledge or experience in AI or advanced data is needed. It may or may not change after PMI's acquisition, but should ideally change. I think if you are targeting project managers, then at least some kind of experience in project management should be needed for this certification. And secondly, it says that the certification does not expire. No continuing education is needed. So forget your PDUs and CUs and SEUs and whatnot, right? None of that sorts is needed. Once you get yourselves the CPMAI certification, it remains valid and active throughout. I think this second point will now change, considering CPMAI will be offered by PMI. And all of PMI certifications require some sort of education to be, continuing education, right? So I think that may be applicable for this certification going forward as well. You can check out, the Cognilytica's website. I think they have $1,000 discount offer running right now, and you can check that out. Obviously, it's I think close to $2,700 something, which is the total fee for CPMAI certification. So obviously, it's way expensive. So you can think about getting yourself certified if you think that this is something that can add value to your resume, add value to your skill sets. Personally, I think if you are a project manager, you should have some kind of knowledge around AI. This is a great certification to have on your resume. It is definitely going to add value, specifically if you're targeting job roles and positions that require you to have a very high level of AI usage and very high level of AI knowledge as well, right? Deeper knowledge of AI, not just prompting on chat gpt and stuff, right? So I think that's where this certification can help you stand out from the crowd. If you are already PMP certified project manager, I think this certification has nothing to do with PMP, right? It's not a project management specific certification. Obviously, it does say that it is AI for project managers, but as of today, when it comes to PMP, you are not questioned or you are not tested on AI at all. So this certification can definitely be a differentiator if you are looking to stand out from the crowd, specifically when it comes to AI. So if you're looking for jobs that deal with AI, if you're eyeing companies that are basically AI startups or companies that have AI projects going on, this certification is definitely something that you can look into and go for. So that's about CPMAI. I would also like to continue and think of this as the second part of the live session that I was talking about, right? So we are going live right now. The first part, we've covered everything that we need to know about CPMAI certification. And now I will quickly cover what all went down in the PMI Global Summit, right? What else happened in addition to the acquisition of Cognilytica, because of which PMI now has a CPMAI certification as an offering as well. So the other thing that happened was Cognilytica founders, they have now joined a PMI. So Ron and Kathleen, they are joining PMI. These guys are the founder of Cognilytica, and they are well-known thought leaders in the AI space. They've contributed significantly, and their expertise is obviously invaluable as PMI continues to expand its focus on AI. Next is both Ron and Kathleen. They bring decades of experience in managing AI projects across various industries, right? So obviously, this is going to sort of be helpful for PMI again. And together with PMI, they will play a strategic role in driving AI transformation in project management. Their inclusion, right? It's not like PMI just acquired this company and laid off everyone. Their inclusion as part of PMI, it basically signals that PMI commits in ensuring that its members not only understand AI but are equipped to lead AI driven initiatives and projects across industries. So, obviously, this is a significant step for PMI's global community. Rise in Gen AI adoption. This was like one other theme in the global summit, PMI's global summit, and it talks about how AI is essentially taking over and everyone's using it. So there was this research that was presented which said that 86% of increase has been observed in Gen AI adoption within this year itself, since Jan 2024 itself. So this is obviously significant growth. It indicates that AI is quickly becoming a central part of project management processes across industries. So, people are using tools that are powered by Gen AI. They are essentially being integrated into day to day project work as well. Secondly, the research also highlighted that 2 in 5 project managers, or let's say roughly 40% of project managers, are not just using Gen AI, they are super users of Gen AI, right? So, what this means is obviously there's significant contribution of Gen AI in these project managers' day to day work, right? So, these are professionals who use Gen AI tools in over half of their project work. And obviously this shows that AI is moving beyond being just an experimental technology, right? It's actually becoming a key part of how projects are managed. So super users are finding ways to incorporate AI in tasks such as, we talk about risk management, scheduling, stakeholder management, communications, right? This is where Gen AI is being used. And with the increasing adoption of Gen AI, it's clear that project professionals will need to continue upskilling to stay competitive. And AI experimentation is essential for project managers to understand how these tools can best be used in their work. So, those who embrace AI and incorporate it in their workflows, they are obviously going to be better equipped to handle the complexity of modern project management environment, modern project environments, because you will see AI everywhere in the next few years. You are going to see you yourself leading projects that have something to do or the other with AI. So obviously, getting to know AI is the bare minimum that you can do at this stage. All right, what else happened at the global summit? PMI Infinity 2.0 optimized AI assistant. So if you don't know already, there is a PMI Infinity tool which is essentially chat GPT for project managers, right? You can say that, and that's something that PMI offers. This is now powered by GPT 4.0. This is the newest cutting edge AI model. It delivers faster, smarter, and more accurate results. So that's something that happened, and it is obviously designed to as a tool for project professionals. It is going to improve the speed and quality of AI generated responses. Now if you're looking for information on project methodologies, or if you need any help in decision making, or if you're seeking guidance on project planning, this is where you can basically make use of PMI Infinity tool. And as I said, think of it as chat GPT for project managers, made by PMI just for project managers. So think of it like that. Think of it as an assistant that you can rely on as far as your project management knowledge or guidance or needs are concerned, right? So PMI Infinity 2.0, it also introduces new document generation and workflow tools, which are going to significantly enhance productivity. So, with these new features that PMI has introduced, project managers can now input project details, and this tool is going to generate essential documents like project charters, reports, task assignments. All of this is something that this tool is going to generate. So, all you do is input project details. In fact, you can even ask the Infinity tool that, and this is something that I've used. You input some details in the Infinity tool, and you can even ask the tool that, do you need any other details from me? And it may, ask for more details. You provide all those details of the project, and it can generate documents, like it can generate a project charter for you. So what else do you want, right? Even your documents, reports, everything can be generated making use of the Infinity tool. So obviously this is going to help save time. It is going to reduce manual effort. It is going to streamline your workflows in the project management field, and it is obviously a powerful tool, right? So for all project professionals. The other thing is, obviously there's practical impact for project professionals. Given the rise in AI, you should be able to use AI technologies and project management. I just gave you an example of how this tool can generate reports for you, how this tool can generate documents for you. So if you are a project manager who's not using it, using tools like these, you are essentially doing a lot of manual effort, and you're essentially significantly behind other project management super users, or professionals that are super users of Gen AI, right? So obviously there's a range of training opportunities and certifications that PMI is offering just to ensure that you are able to use tools like these, and CPMI certification is one such big addition in the arsenal of PMI. Gen AI tools can greatly boost productivity. They can automate repetitive tasks, they can optimize resource allocation, and they can also improve decision making. So, you should be able to leverage these tools. As a project manager, you can focus on more strategic aspects of your project rather than wasting time on documenting and creating documents and creating reports and all that. So obviously this is going to lead to better project outcomes and improve team efficiency as well. PMI is obviously committed to future ready project managers, right? So there's Cognilytica's expertise, CPMI certification, there's PMI Infinity 2.0. There's also a lot of reports that PMI wants to generate, and stuff that PMI want to do in the area of AI, so that project managers, people that are associated with PMI, they don't fall behind when it comes to AI. So what exactly is the call to action from all of this, right? The call to action is, as project managers, we should embrace AI. Artificial intelligence is not some a distant future or something. It is already here. People are already using it. Project managers like you and me are making use of AI already, and there are super users that are generating documents, getting their resource allocation done using artificial intelligence tools. So obviously, we should be on the lookout of learning about AI. You can go for trainings, you can go for certifications, you can look for making use of Gen AI tools, any other AI driven solutions that you can get your hands on, and these are going to help you stay ahead of the curve and lead successful projects in the future. Staying ahead of the curve, that's something that we are all about over here at PMC Lounge, right? That is the reason why I ask you to subscribe to us, so that you can obviously get yourselves all these PMP and CAPM and ACP and CSM and all these certifications. That's fine, but once you're done with that, how do you stay ahead of the curve? How do you know what's happening in the world of project management? How do you know what's going on in the industry, right? And that is why I say, subscribe to this channel, follow us, so that we can share stuff like these that can help you stay abreast with what's happening in the industry. You stay ahead of the curve. You get to know what's the latest in the industry, right? And how many of you and how many of the people around you know about this new certification, right? How many people around you know about this recent PMI event, the Global Summit, which made such significant changes in the world of project management itself. So that's the reason why subscribe to us and share our channel with others as well, so that everyone can learn together and grow together. By the way, if you want to get in touch with me, if you have any questions around PMP, around your project management career, you can head over to pmclounge.com/access. This is called our Lounge Access program. This is where you can get in touch with me directly and we can discuss project management, right? Here's a feedback that we received, and I just wanted to share it. It keeps us stay motivated, it keeps us going. If you want to drop in a feedback, definitely drop it as a comment on this video itself, but you can always go over to pmclounge.com/write. Thank you very much. I really appreciate all the feedback that we receive, and don't stop learning, keep learning, making use of our other videos. If you like our work, you can contribute by heading over to pmclounge.com/contribute. Like, share, subscribe. I'll catch you guys in the next one.